terms of, are there things that have been billed as healthy that people would be surprised to find out are actually moving them backwards?
Yeah, there are a number of foods that people regard as healthy. Things like juices, orange juice, things like oatmeal porridge, things like brown whole meal breads, lots potentially other fruits in large amounts, and a whole range of foods that are told are low calorie, low fat dairy, low fat yogurts. The yogurts that children get given are all super unhealthy, and most people will be surprised by that.
Yeah, I think people will be very shocked to hear that, especially the calories part. So how is it possible, given what we know about thermodynamics, which say that if you're taking that energy in, it can't be created or destroyed, so something has to happen to it. So how is it possible that if I'm trying to lose weight, that calories isn't the place that I start? And if exercise is burning calories, how is it that I'm not going to be able to leverage that to get lean? What is it that people are getting wrong?
They're treating the body as a simple furnace, like a tube where you just burn stuff in it and it comes out and you measure everything. Whereas it's a much more complex machine that is adapting to what's going in. And evolution has given us this really fine control mechanism over our bodies that we haven't really reckoned with, so that even if the inputs stay the same or change, our outputs, the amount of food we're burning is altering. And it's been very hard to measure, but we do know that our bodies are always trying to get us to stop losing energy, losing weight, and they're trying to maintain us in our current state. And that's been the big mistake we've made. So we've assumed that just by some simple averages or calculations, we can guess how many calories the average person burns a day, and then simply work out, okay, we'll just have 500 calories less than that and you'll lose weight. And those calculations are wild guesses because most people are not average. And also there's a fallacy that your body doesn't change. So once you reduce your calories, your body is fighting to get those calories back. So it slows down your metabolism and it ramps up all the signals to your brain, making you hungrier and making you much more likely to overeat at your next meals. And so this happens without you knowing about it. And that's why people struggle if they're only reducing calories to make any inroads long-term in their health. Everyone will lose some weight the first few weeks, whatever diet you try. But long-term, the vast majority of people return to where they were because the hunger levels just build up to a level you cannot sustainably ignore. And your metabolism means that you need less and less food. So if you're going to continue losing weight, you've got to keep eating less and less because your body's fighting it. And the same thing happens more or less with exercise. We know that it gets harder and harder to lose weight, and that people who, the trajectories of weight loss are really quite rapid initially, and then you maintain exactly the same intake in very strict conditions, and it just tails off. So your body's just fighting the whole thing. All the cellular processes are, everything's geared to minimizing any energy expenditure.